This is Kelly Shaw. I'm one of the members of the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization, and I'm on my way to the Tetons. We're just about to Bear Lake. I'm in Logan Canyon, and I'm just at the base of Beaver Mountain. Beaver Mountain's off that way, and I'll pick up the camera in a second and show you the ski resort over there. But off this way is Beaver Creek, and I'm in a Bigfoot sighting hotspot. I'm not very far from where the plow driver on what is it? Finding Bigfoot, BFRO. The plow driver that Bobo reenacted the Bigfoot running across the road, the big 9-foot white Bigfoot. But anyway, back this way, along Beaver Creek at the Idaho-Utah border, and I'm in Utah right now. And it's not very far back there, I don't know, 3-4 miles. And I'm a couple of miles off of Highway 89 right now, Mountain Road. It is November 15th, 2013. The sighting that I'm going to tell you guys about that really intrigued me to start coming back in this place and camping, and I'm really glad I have. I've found a footprint back in there, a really nice footprint, and over the last couple of years. And last season, I believe it was July, in 2 nights, Jenny and I heard some loud banshee. Banshee is like a ghost type screams. Sounded like a woman in distress. And we were the only ones back there that time of the season camping. But we were camping at a sighting place, and it happened in 2003, June 21st. A guy was back there. He set up his camp. He had 3 dogs. He was camping by himself, and he didn't have a campfire or anything going. He was playing with his dogs, and he started cooking a steak. And just before he started cooking, he heard whoops clear up in the draw, and really thought nothing of it, and started cooking that steak. And 2 of the creatures started coming down the draw, whooping back and forth to each other that he could hear. And they just kept getting closer and closer to his campsite. And this was at night, and he had his 3 dogs. And when the whoops started getting within about 200 yards, his dogs started freaking out, started rolling around at his feet and whimpering and stuff like that. And so he grabbed his steak and he jumped inside the vehicle. He had a Bronco, and he jumped inside the Bronco with his 3 dogs, and he could hear them coming closer, and started seeing their shadows around the campsite and stuff, and them, you know, communicating back and forth with each other. And they fit the profile of a Bigfoot, you know, these large humanoids, and all he saw was the shadow outline of them and stuff. Well, anyway, once they come to his campsite, and he could see the shadow outlines of them, he had enough, and he started up the car, and he left, and he abandoned his campsite for the night. And then the next morning he come back and collected up the camp and took off. So anyway, I've probably camped there in the last 2 years about 8 times. And one of the times that Jenny and I were camping there, we heard the 3 haunting banshee-like screams. We heard 3 of them in 2 nights. And each time we heard them, it was after midnight. Anyway, one of the other times we were out here camping, and as a matter of fact, you guys know who Mike Hansen is. He's on some of my videos. Him and his girlfriend, me and Jenny, camped at that campsite, and we went hiking along the actual Beaver Creek around there, and we found a very nice looking footprint in the mud. And if you guys go to our website, www.rmso.net, and you guys go to the picture gallery, I think it's called, it's way down at the bottom. Derek posted it on our website quite a long time ago, because this was like, I think it was last summer. Yeah, it was last August in 2012 that we found that footprint. But it's a very nice footprint. It's a very good photo. And so anyway, that's the story behind Beaver Creek. I've got 4 or 5 different Bigfoot sightings back there, but this is the one I'm going to share with you guys today. That's the one that compels me to keep coming back and camping there. But I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to point the direction towards Highway 89, which is Mountain Road, and there's a lot of Sasquatch sightings there across the road on either side and so forth. But that's the direction of Highway 89, and we're only a couple of miles from where the plow driver saw the big 9-footer run across the road. And then here's the ski resort. I don't know, this is kind of in the direction of the sun, but we're on the lower portions of Beaver Mountain Ski Resort. That's the ski resort, Beaver Mountain, and I just showed you guys Beaver Creek. I showed you guys where the plow driver is, and beyond that way, about 5 to 9 miles in the direction I'm pointed, is where I found the nests up by Tony's Grove. You guys should go check out our website and check out our bios on the About tab and so forth, and it'll really tell you what we're about. Each one of us, each one of the core members of RMSO, Rocky Mountain Sasquatch Organization, tell you why we have an interest in Bigfoot, and it'll give you a little bit of history of why we started this organization back in 2007.